Murphy cleared up to the pink.
Hello, guys.
In the second frame, went for a long red, hit it too thick. Murphy stepped in with 80, so 2-0 to the former Welsh Open champion, the only Home Nations event that Murphy has won to date. Mind you, he won it in pretty spectacular fashion, it must be said. Beat Kyron Wilson 9-1. And it was a special moment for him because the great Ray Reardon presented him with the Ray Reardon Trophy. There's nothing that Murphy is still to win in the game that really matters, of course. World, UK, Masters and Champion of Champions winner. And now up to 10th place in the all-time list of ranking event champions with a tally of 12. I think it's pretty obvious that he's hungry for more. And he talked to Alan ahead of this match about how he's not lost any of that hunger to compete and the buzz that he gets in front of a big crowd. By his own admission, he's something of a show-off, Murphy. He loves to entertain, and the bigger the occasion, the better he likes it.
Well, that's why he's a professional snooker player. To entertain people, win money, of course, and titles, but to entertain. If the public don't like it, they won't pay to watch it. That's a great opening red. And he's nicely on the black. What a brilliant shot that was from Shaun O'Sullivan. Very brave, because he was leaving the game. Missed it.
शॉट काफ़ी ब्यूटीफुल. देखते हैं यहाँ पर ब्लैक पॉट कराते हैं या नहीं. गैप तो लग रहा है थोड़ा सा. इजी नहीं होगी. लेकिन बहुत खूबसूरती के साथ खेला गया है ये ब्लैक. और यहाँ 8 पॉइंट कर लिए हैं सीनो सुलेमान ने. रेफरी थोड़ा सा टाइम लेते हुए.
Thank you. 8.
Hasn't been to be touching. And this is a good red to get rid of because the black would then go into this left corner. Not sure if it will go to the right corner.
काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंट दिख रहे हैं अभी सीनो सुलेमान.
He says he likes the big stage. Well, this is a great chance to show us how much he likes it.
Well, as you say, it was a gutsy red after losing the first 2 frames, which he might have won.
Yeah, he could very easily have won the first frame, missed the black into that right corner. Wasn't a simple black by any means, but well, the black, I'm not sure if it will go to the left corner, but the pink looks to be tied up. I say looks to be tied up because it might go to this left corner pocket once
15.
he removes this red.
Alex Crissat is our referee this evening.
Nicely held round for the black.
खूबसूरत shot.
Would have liked to have been low on the black just to give that red above it a little nudge.
Three.
And now he's low on the black, so he can give that red a little nudge down the red that's nearest the left corner. played that with a little bit of screw, just to leave the cue ball where the black is, and nudge the other red.
Ricky Walden made a century in the second frame on table 2 against Stuart Bingham, so it's 1-all, and Walden is 43 in front in frame 3.
और मैं आपकी जानकारी के लिए बता दूं कि इसका जो क्रेडिट है
1 each as well between Wan Sijun and Jordan Brown.
जो भी ओरिजिनल
Wan making a century. He's been scoring very heavily this week.
उसको क्रेडिट करता हूं मैं.
Looking at the possible plan to the middle, but
ये नॉर्थर्न आइलैंड
it looked like it had to be made.
देख रहे हैं हम 2023 जो कि खेला जा रहा है शॉन मर्फी और सीन ओसुलिवान के बीच में.
They're going to the top angle, as you can see.
हम थर्ड फ्रेम देख रहे हैं.
Yeah, and they haven't been dropping off that top angle this week, have they?
यहाँ पर विन कर चुके हैं शॉन मर्फी.
Countless times we've seen the ball stay out or do a little trip round the lip of the pocket before remaining above ground. Into that right centre in particular.
Extended spider. You only use this in extremely difficult circumstances. It's a horrible instrument. Yeah, he was looking for a kiss on that red, and that's end of break.
32.
Should have made more than 32 there. The reds were beautifully placed. He was attempting to play a full ball cannon to that red, but missed it entirely.
थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज दिखते हुए यहाँ पर सीन ओसुलिवान.
Hasn't left anything, but he has left an easier safety shot than it should have been. Now, that shot being harder and the right path to put his opponent in trouble. That's an excellent pot. He needs a good kiss. Well, got the kiss, but it wasn't a good one. Excellent pot, though.
Come on.
Oh, goodness, changed my mind, I think he said. He barely hit it in the end. Those are never easy shots. I think Mark Williams might be the best of all time at playing them, but trying to just nestle up to the ball colour there with that amount of distance between them. Not easy. But this went horribly wrong.
Yeah, hasn't left a free ball though, so Shaun Murphy electing to put him in a game. Well, that was clever. Double kiss back down the table, appreciated by Shaun Murphy. We've all done it, Shaun. Left it short. I don't think I've ever left it that short, but who all left it short.
Oh, what about that?
In off the pink. That was a fluke.
यहाँ पर बहुत ही खूबसूरत
I
शॉट
think we'll see this again in a moment, but it did hit the pink. Fully expected to pot it though, looking where the cue ball is.
Come on.
और उतनी ही अच्छी प्लेसिंग यहाँ पर.
Well, he's only missed one ball, Murphy, and as we know, it was an irrelevance at the end of the previous frame, the green, after he'd made 80.
Yeah, so still got 100% pot success in live play. Back to being reliable with the rest. And they're tough shots, I can tell you.
6.
Safe to success. Just behind on that one. He's under hit it slightly.
8.
क्या यहाँ पर तीसरा फ्रेम भी विन कर पाएंगे शॉन मर्फी?
And the cannon hasn't worked out as well as he anticipated. He sent the pink towards the pocket, but he's got the cover.
Game ball. $9.
Yeah, he's 20 points behind, so he didn't want to hit that harder and push the green safe.
क्योंकि जब रेड उन्होंने खेला तो पिंक भी
Certainly relief for O'Sullivan that didn't work out positionally for Murphy.
सेफ्टी शॉट खेला.
It's very hard to imagine him coming back from 3-0 behind, so this frame feels like a must for him. He's already had a good chance that he could only make 32 from.
He's managed to cover the red though, which is all important. Had he been able to see that red, and he can nearly see enough of it, could have been end of frame. And it might still be. Terrific pot.
1.
Well, even against Marco Fu, when he struggled towards the end of the match before turning it around, one thing that was
What a lovely shot.
very eye-catching throughout that match was the quality of his long potting, and it's been on display again this evening. And yes, it's only 1 point, but it gives him control of the table.
Yeah, and don't forget, he's got to escape from this snooker and not leave anything. So, although he's 19 points behind Shaun Murphy, at this moment in time, he's favourite. This is a great attempt, a great attempt. Terrific shot. He's just landed up to it. What a shot that was. He won't play a better one than that. Well, it didn't work out. He doesn't need that red, that Murphy's push safe. That was a poor safety from Shaun Murphy. Not sure where he was playing to put the cue ball. Even if he got the cue ball to the left side cushion, he could still see the red. So another chance for Shaun O'Sullivan. Just short of pace to be ideal.
7.
Can still pot the red, but he would have liked to have been straight on it.
और यहाँ पर बहुत अच्छा मौका है सीनो सुलेमान के पास.
Doesn't want to cannon that red
At least
near the left side cushion.
करने का.
If he plays around the two cushions for the reds. Decided to play for them to the middle. Could have done without the kiss on the pink.
13.
32 the lead. Still 51 on the table. Now 43 on the table, but no position.
No, but a chance to put another colour safe, maybe the pink, blue. Give himself some insurance. I think he'd have preferred the blue, because the pink on the right side cushion there is going to be potable for a right-handed player.
O'Sullivan 14.
Bits and bobs really for Shaun O'Sullivan at the moment. No real scoring of any significance. His highest break just 33. He's had a couple of chances in this frame. Yes, he's got a lead. But will it be enough?
अभी दोनों सेफ्टी के साथ खेलते हुए.
Very risky to take this long straight red on to the left corner. Doesn't have to take it on.
सीनो सुलेमान के पास.
Yeah, I didn't feel that he had to take that red on. He could have played the other red and played that red towards the red and black and waited. Well, you better hope this black doesn't drop in.
This is certainly a tester for Shaun Murphy, but if he can get it, he's right back in the frame.
Yeah, touch harder, just a touch harder, and this red would have been a lot easier to the right corner. As it is, he doesn't need a colour now. So he could play for any of the small colours. Great shot. Great shot. He's a little too hard.
बहुत ही खूबसूरत shot.
9.
Oh, not hard enough. Well, he could bring the pink into play. Snooker.
Ping ball.
And that's not going to be far away.
Murphy 9.
Clever play that from Shaun Murphy. Just one shot in this now. The score is irrelevant. Shaun O'Sullivan is 24 points in front, but it means nothing. If he leaves the yellow on, it could be end of frame. He struck it well. I'd be delighted with that.
Two 2-1 now to Wan Sejun against Jordan Brown on table 3.
Yeah, he could send the yellow down towards the green. It wouldn't go past the green, and he gets a free go at the snooker. Something like that. Great shot again from Murphy. Played it with a lot of left-hand side to check the cue ball in behind the black, and what a good shot it was. This will take some hitting. He might not hit this at all.
There's no doubt that Murphy's tactical game has improved significantly in recent seasons. He spent a lot of time practicing with Fergal O'Brien in Dublin on the tactical side of the game.
That's a good effort.
Miss.
But it'd be going back.
Ricky Walden is now 2-1 up on Stuart Bingham, having lost the opening frame. Made a century in the second and has dominated the third. Those matches on tables 2 and 3, of course, are on Discovery Plus. 20 between them now. Take 2.
Yeah, he's got to be careful about hitting it any harder because he doesn't want to leave the yellow on. He's misjudging the side coming off the second cushion. That's what's letting him down. Not quite so high this time. It's better. That's better. Ooh, he didn't want it to rub it.
Miss. Shaun Murphy 4.
So he's missed it both sides.
Well, as Joe has said, the penalty point's in some ways immaterial. It's about not leaving the yellow, isn't it, with the position of the balls?
That's the all-important part of the shot, isn't it, Philip? He can miss this another 5 times, but as long as he doesn't leave it. And he's got a lot closer. Well, that's okay. Didn't want to hit it any thinner, that's for sure. Now, he can get behind the brown or green here. It's the brown, and it's good. Being close to the cushion makes it a little bit easier to hit, but he's got the same problem. Mustn't leave it. He'd like to get in behind the yellow, send the yellow down the table, leave the cue ball where the yellow is, but tough shot to play. Yeah, just didn't get in behind it enough, did he? And this yellow is on to the middle. Fear the worst for Shaun O'Sullivan.
Shaun Murphy has been turning the screw in this tactical exchange on the colours, but Shaun O'Sullivan had a couple of decent chances prior to that and just couldn't make enough from them. And now the frame in the hands of Murphy.
Yeah, just needs to leave himself a nice angle on the brown to get to the blue. And he's going to find himself 3-0 down.
Five.
Just needs the pink. Taking extra care. He knows this is going to hurt.
9.
He's had chances, Philip.
No, he's looking a little resigned there, isn't he? We'll look back on the black in the first frame. That was a big moment after Murphy had knocked in the blue and a red. Give him the chance to steal. Second frame, Mr. Long Red. Murphy punished him. And Shaun Murphy has punished Shaun O'Sullivan again for not making the most of the opportunities he's had. Perhaps the 3-0 scoreline doesn't tell the entire story, but Murphy in clinical mood here as he moves 3-0 up. Shaun Murphy is looking good for the round of 16 right now. Shaun O'Sullivan